Sixers fans, welcome to the show. My name is Lawrence Arnell. Thank you for joining me here on Sixers City. Today, we got a quick show for you because it is a holiday. I had no idea it was a holiday until I got on Twitter. X, apparently. I was on X. And I was scrolling through and I saw that our beloved Philadelphia 76ers was celebrating a holiday, y'all. Today is Stilt Day. Today is Wilt, the Stilt Chamberlain's birthday. August 21st, 1936, Wilton Chamberlain. Hall of Famer, world champion with the Sixers. He brought the Sixers one of the very few championships that we actually have in this town. Wilt was an absolute legend. I don't think that's lost on anybody. But the Sixers showed him some love today. They threw the tweet up. Is it a tweet? What do we call it now? Twitter is called X now. What do we even call it? Tweaks? They were tweaksing, wishing happy birthday to the legendary Wilt Chamberlain with the red and the blue heart. Show some love in the Sixers colors. I like that. Happy birthday, Wilt. In my curiosity and in celebration of Wilt's birthday, I took the time to actually dig into the stats a little bit. His basketball stats, just so we're clear. I didn't dig into his other stats. Wilt's famous for a whole different type of stats, apparently. And I did basketball stats. Just so we clear. I looked up basketball numbers. I don't want no smoke on YouTube, okay? But Wilt's numbers are absolutely wild, okay? Golden State Warriors, 1959 to 1960 season. He played 72 games and averaged 46 points. That can't be right. Is that his points average? He played 72 games and averaged 37 points. I'm sorry. Those are his minutes. 37 points in 1959. Oh, man. Well, 50 points in 62. 50.4 points with the Warriors in 1962. Wilt was throwing it up. All right. This is why last year, Joel, prior to the injury, he was getting Wilt kind of comparisons because he was throwing up 30, 35 a night in 3 quarters. He was doing Wilt Chamberlain stuff. This is crazy. 1962 to 63, 44.8 points. This is madness. It's madness, yo. And the legendary 1961 to 62 season where he averaged 50 points a game. One of my favorite stats on this sheet. My favorite stat on this sheet is actually 1967 to 1968, where he averaged 8.6 assists a game. 8.6 assists a game. And we act like, not that Nikola Jokic isn't a phenomenal basketball player, right? Not that he's not arguably the best basketball player in the world right now. Not that he's not worthy of his, 3 MVPs. Not that he's not worthy of that, but the way we act about him being able to pass the ball, we really be tripping about Nikola Jokic being able to pass the ball. Wilt had 8.6 assists a game in 1967. It's not unheard of for a big man to be able to pass the ball. Honestly, if you're getting double teamed all night long, you have to be able to pass the ball. It's just not a thing you get to get away. You don't get to not be able to pass the ball out of a double team. It's just unrealistic. But again, shout out to the Sixers, showing some love on Stilt Day, showing some love to Wilt Chamberlain. We have to be on top of this for next year. I gotta put together a whole celebration for the Stilt. I may actually look into the other stats next year if it was for his birthday. I'm not getting into Wilt's other stats. But before we go, I want to thank y'all for joining me. If you're enjoying the content here on the channel, do me a solid, hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe, but if you could hit the like button, that would be awesome. But I got one real question. I got one serious question. It is Wilt Chamberlain related. It's a little odd that there's no footage of the 100-point game. I'm not saying I don't trust that it happened, because I mean the man averaged 50. You know what I mean? He could throw up 40 without blinking. All right, this is a guy that could give you 100. But in all of human history, of all the things that have ever happened that we know that are amazing, there's zero footage of the 100-point game. There's no footage of the 100-point game. I'm not saying I ain't buying it. I'm not buying. Here's what I'll say. I'm not buying that there's no footage of it. That's what I'm not buying. I believe Wilt dropped a bean on somebody. I think he dropped a Benji. I'm certain he dropped a buck. But I'm even more certain that there's actually footage of it out there and somebody's got it. That footage is out there. Now y'all could, cash it. I mean, I don't know why you haven't cashed in yet, but somewhere along the line, somebody's gonna get that bread. Somebody gonna get that bread. Break that footage here on the channel, yo. Six is City. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Stick around for the next video. I got a good one for y'all coming up. Dope documentary I found I want y'all to see, and I'm gonna share it with y'all. I'm gonna share my thoughts. I'm probably gonna watch it several more times today. It's really good, and I want y'all to see it too. Thank you for joining me. Y'all be safe out here. Get close to God, and whatever you do, do good first. Peace.